Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So we got the triple play going on here. My green light's on. It is about 12:30, 24.3 degrees centigrade, 56% humidity. It is still the 25th of May, Monday. It is 75 degrees. So, happy Memorial Day. If anybody knows a veteran, meets a veteran, meets anybody currently serving, you know, anybody in the family who's done service to this country, Coast Guard, even, you know, reserves, whatever, make sure you give them a quick thank you for their service today. Take something to get out there and actually do what needs to be done. I mean, when you join the military and somebody says take that hill and you're like, yeah, but if I take that hill I'm gonna die. They say take the hill. Your choice is to take the hill, and maybe you live and maybe you die. It takes a special person to be able to take orders like that. It's not trivial. I've mentioned this to you guys before. My cousin, he left his legs above the knee, both legs, in Afghanistan. He's a captain. Him and his platoon were on patrol. He was walking by a pile of rubble that he walked by many times when he was on patrol with a few of his guys. But somebody pushed a button somewhere and it blew up and it took away his legs, once again above the knee, and part of his arm, my cousin Greg. So, he obviously isn't thrilled about losing his limbs, but one of the things that also bothers him is, you know, these people he had gotten to know. He was embedded with this particular village for a while, so he was kind of like, you know, somebody must have known something. This didn't just happen, you know. Took somebody to push the button also, so that kind of bothers him. I can't judge how much it bothers him compared to the injury, but he spoke of it, so obviously it's on his mind. Greg is in medical school now, and from what I hear, he's doing very well. So Greg's going to be a doctor. Anyway, so once again, anybody out there, Memorial Day, make sure you thank our veterans for their service. This is kind of part 2 on the TRX200. I gave up on its onboard ignition system. The only part of it I'm using is the pulse generator, right? You need something to tell whatever ignition system you have where the engine is, you know, top dead center and all that. I did a quick compression check. This is a dry compression test. You can see it came in a little over 150. I put some air in the tire, but it instantly goes flat. I taped the portable CDI unit on, but I just want to demonstrate how easy this thing is to use. Check this out, guys. You put the red wire there and the black wire here. The black wires are hooked up together. The only thing the red wire needs to do is be on blue, and then hook the body up to ground for lead number 3. And to the spark plug. That should not be a huge surprise to anyone, right? You got to hook something to the spark plug. And then you turn the box on. Once again, no big surprise. And you pull the string. And if you're at an idle, it likes to stall. Give me 1 second here, guys. about a little ride? I got no air in the back tire. We're in third low. Brakes up a little bit because you got the advance of the electronic timing and the advance. Okay, she's in neutral. Oh God, this thing does like to drip oil. I hate bikes that leak oil. Always annoyed the hell out of me. I'm just going to let it run until it runs out of gas. Shouldn't be but a minute. I mean, it actually sounds pretty good. Doesn't seem to smoke. I mean, you can see it dripping oil there. That really, I don't like oil leakers for a few reasons. First of all, I don't like spilling oil all over the place, especially on the blacktop. Secondly, I hate having to check them all the time. Do I have oil? Can I run it? Do I have to stop? Speaking of oil, my brother-in-law, who I guess is a big shot nowadays, isn't going to change his own oil anymore. So he cleaned out his garage, got rid of all his oil, right? Power steering fluid, mouse traps, sent it up here. I'm cool with that. It's not great oil, but it's better. See, there's another bike that drips on the ground. That has probably been sitting there for 6 months. But I just hate when they drip. To me, it's once again very frustrating. You always got to be checking on them. This one leaks around the shifter knob. This, I don't think it's welded. Hope it's not welded. It's actually fairly easy to fix. What you do is you take the shifter off, and there's actually a seal that slides onto the shaft and presses up against, it presses into the casting. So not all that hard to fix. It's just a matter of doing it right. I know my focus sucks. There you go. I guess that's about as good as it's going to get. Okay, guys. So part 2. You guys could see that it runs. Now it's a matter of getting the truck empty and firing up the 200cc on that one. And that'll be everything that came in for this rotation off. Started up, everything that came in complete, started up and moved and drove, and we got to take it for a ride, right? We took the go-kart for a ride, now we took this thing for a ride. Yeah, I got to get that side cover off and figure out what the hell they did. It's got that, looks like JB Weld all over the place, right? So I don't know what the hell they did to it. Actually, it's not JB Weld, it's just crappy gasket. But I gotta get it apart and see what they did. Some people they take stuff apart and they put it together without gaskets. That was the story on my Cushman carburetor, right? They just didn't bother putting a gasket back in, so it leaked like a sieve. I made that I don't know, pizza box, shirt, cardboard, whatever gasket, and that fixed it. So not hard to do. It's just a matter of making sure it's done. All right, folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember, keep your feet down, keep your head up. It's Memorial Day, so once again, take a moment to if you don't know a veteran, you don't run across a veteran or somebody currently performing service, and then just say a silent prayer, for the people that have taken care of our country and the other countries around the world, right? There's not only the United States, right? Canada has armed forces, as does Europe and all. So, all right, and remember to enjoy all your days. Thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Bye now.